This year, the 10 nominations were Richard Kirkpatrick, Miss Rebecca Culpepper, Mike Baker, Martha Griffith, Susan Webb, Cindy Hay, Rhonda Russell, Annie Braxton, and Kurt Brooker. But there's one name that I did not mention, and that's this year's St. Nick. But before I tell you a little bit about that person, I would like to welcome our 2012 St. Nicholas, Miss Kelly Tarpley, to the stage, and she's going to help me do the honor of crowning this year's St. Nick. So, Kelly, if you don't know, Kelly is our children's librarian here at the Demopolis Public Library, and she was crowned as St. Nicholas 2012. So, who is this year's 2013 St. Nicholas? Let me tell you a little bit about that person. And this is what comments that were made in the letters that were submitted regarding this person. They give selfishly all year long to numerous groups, organizations, and citizens of the community. He gives, and most of the time, people don't even realize it's him that has done it. He never asks for recognition or speaks of what he's done after the fact. Every time you see him, he has a smile on his face, a kind word for every person that he meets. He quietly works to improve the quality of life for all the people of Demopolis and has impacted the lives of many people and children here in our community. He is involved with the local soccer programs, bringing a growing recreational opportunity to Demopolis. He frequently hosts underprivileged children to his ranch, offering them a unique learning experience. He visits with the elderly and hospital patients, showing compassion for those who are often forgotten. He's a strong supporter of education and is a compassionate giver to the Demopolis community. He portrays the spirit of Christmas all year long and quietly brings opportunities to the children of Demopolis. There are so many things that can be said about our St. Nick for this year, but I do want to introduce you to that person. So this year, our St. Nicholas is a father, a grandfather, a local business owner, a big volunteer, a friend of the community, a really big Alabama fan, and that person this year is Mr. J.R. Rivas. Congratulations to JR and to all the nominations.
I just want to say thank you for such a kind introduction. I want to thank the Demopolis City Chamber of Commerce for the great efforts of sponsoring Christmas on the River. And I really don't have much to say other than roll tide.
Thank you so much.
First off, I mean, how surprised was you to find out about the honor?
I was very surprised.
Do you have any idea who nominated you?
Don't. I think one person, but I know that I was told there was many other letters that said
I know you've done a lot over the years, and they talked about you sort of give anonymously. So the last thing you expect is something of this nature, I'm sure.
I am, very much.
Well, and you, tell us again, I mean, we'll go kind of over your history for a minute. When did you move to Demopolis?
1993, March of 93.
So you've been to a lot of Christmases on the river?
Yes.
And you've seen the St. Nicholas in the parade a lot?
Many.
You ever think you might be in that spot one day?
I did not know. They took me by surprise, and I'm very honored by it.
What are you most looking forward to about the experience this weekend?
Well, mostly the day parade. I know exactly what exists here, but to be able to once again be more in touch with the community and being able to experience these moments now from the float.
You are, and it just seems part of your nature that you're involved in the community and invested in various things of that nature. But where does that come from?
I guess just coming from a third world country and not growing up with hardly anything, and coming to the United States, and especially the way I've been treated and been embraced in this community and in the city of Demopolis. It's just time for us to try to give back.
And finally, I mean, you're St. Nicholas for this year. What do you have to say to the community?
First of all, I just want to say thanks to all the volunteers that made Christmas in the Rivas happen. There's a lot of time that goes into this to make this happen, and it's prepared so well. I also want to especially thank the Pink Ladies. To me, they're phenomenal in what they do on a day-to-day basis, and they sacrifice their time. They show a lot of compassion, a lot of love, a lot of kindness, and that's what really Christmas is all about. And they take it every day of the year.
Merry Christmas, and what are those other two words you like a whole lot?
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide. Congratulations, buddy.
Thank you.